Click here to subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to All Things Knitty. In this lesson, lesson number 7, I'm going to show you what front loop only and back loop only means and how to work it. So to begin, chain 10, add a turning chain, so chain 11, and single crochet the rest of the row, just as you did in the first or second lesson. So just finish along. Once you've got to the end, you will chain 1, and turn your work. So if you remember, every time I've said to you to work through the V, it's got two parts. You've got the front loop and the back loop. So the front loop is closer to you. So to begin, I'm going to show you the front loop only. So what you do is insert your stitch into insert your hook into just the front loop of the V. I'll try and show that as close as I can. So here's the V, and you're just going into the front loop. And then you work it like a normal single crochet. So yarn over, pull through just the first loop, and then yarn over through the second. Move along to the next stitch. Again, once you've seen where the V is, just go into the first loop, well, the front loop, sorry, and then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, through 2. Working into just the front loop of the V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, through 2. Continue working that all the way to the end. If you need time to catch up, now's a great chance. Just making sure you're only going into the closest part of the stitch that's closest to you, and that's the front loop. So that would be notated in a pattern as FLO. It's a very commonly used stitch in amigurumi, making toys, those types of things, making hats, anything along that line. The last stitch can be quite tricky because of the turning chain, so just make sure that you only go through one part of the stitch. It can be quite tricky, so make sure you've only got one part on, pull through 2, and then chain 1, turn your work. So that was the front loop, and now I'm going to show you the back loop only. So it's just the same, except you're going into the furthest away part of the V. So now that you've chained 1, you will go over the stitch. So here's your wee V, and what you'll do is go into the back stitch only. So you've still only got one part, you don't have the V. Yarn over, pull through. Oh, excuse me, I've got caught. Okay, so here's the wee V. That's my kitty that's snoring. So you're just going into, I'll try and show you on the side, you're just going into, oh, accept my apologies. So here's your V, and you're just going into the back loop of that, and then working a normal single crochet. This stitch is used to make a rib effect, like you get at the band of a hat, for example. This is perfect for that. It gives you that knitted look. Just make sure when you're working along, you're just going into one part of the V, either the front loop or the back loop. Continue working in the back loop all the way across. And then now you've got to the end, chain 1. This is just a wee practice one, so you can alternate between front loop only and back loop only. Do this until you've got a good sized part before you move on to the next lesson. So just making sure you're just going into the first loop, the front loop, sorry, of the V. Work all the way across in the front loop, and then on your return pass coming back the way, work in the back loop only. Just remember to chain 1 before you turn. Now work that along the back loop only, continue alternating, and I will see you in the next video. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, put the bell on for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.